All right. So welcome back, my friends. It's Jerry Tolliver, CEO of Fly Credit, where we help you have better credit, better opportunities, and a better lifestyle. And today we are back with another Student of the Month highlight. These are like my favorite because we get to highlight people that are working hard, that are taking the steps, that are not holding back, and are getting proven results. Now, I think that is very important, actually, to recognize people for their hard work because it's so easy to not do the work. And so when we have students that come in, they learn, they take the steps, they start getting results, and they share their wins with other people, and it motivates other people in the community to get to moving and shaking as well. And this student has been really moving and shaking. She's gotten in the university. She's been having major successes. She's been getting approved. And I want to be able to just bring her here today so that she can share her wins with you as well. So if you've ever thought to yourself that I really want good credit, or I want to start getting approved for credit cards, but I'm not sure if this can happen for me, well, this is one story that can help you realize that it can. And so today I want to bring by my friend, Dr. Virginia out of Atlanta, Georgia, so she can share her experience and her wins in the university as well as a Fly Credit University student. So thank you so much, Dr. Virginia, for dropping by here to share your success and share your story with us today.
Thank you for having me, Jerry. This has really been an amazing journey for me. Of course, you don't even know how I found you, but I think you kind of found me in the internet land. I was on YouTube and I saw some interview or something, and I thought, oh, she's got my favorite color background. That's blue. Blue is my favorite color. And you were just so bubbly. Your hair was so pretty, and you were talking about the university and your story. And I said, I need to find out what she did. So I purchased your ebook immediately. And it came and I started going through it, and I read the whole book in one setting. And I said, oh, I can do this because I really, really need this. My story is I'm in over $300,000 worth of student loan debt. I have my advanced degree and my PhD, and I also educated my daughter as a single parent. But I'm a person that believes in education because I am a 35-year educator in a large urban district in Georgia. Let's just leave it like that. Yeah. And all my time has been in education, and I'm a firm believer about education, but you have to pay for it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know at the time when they were giving me all of that student loan money that at one day they were going to come back and ask for it with all this interest. So needless to say, that impacted my credit. And then, I was going through a divorce. And of course, what happens when you're going through divorce, your life turns upside down. We had filed bankruptcy, and just a lot of things had impacted my credit. But when I read your book and I started thinking about what I could do to try to help myself, I said, okay, I need to be a part of this community because there is love in this community. There is support in this community. And I know Jerry is going to be a cheerleader for me. So that is what prompted me to be a part of the university, to take the step and say, I've got to invest in myself. I've got to join, and make the sacrifice, because I believe that what she is saying and what the other students are saying and the members are saying can happen for me. Yeah. And lo and behold, it did. I mean, it happened so quick and so fast. My scores were like the low 500s. But when I joined and I started doing the work and being a part of the weekly meetings and the monthly meetings and listening to the tidbits and getting my little Bible and, scribing and writing down things, I started seeing successes. And the first thing I did was I applied for a secure credit card with my credit union that I had been a member of for over, since I had been working for 30-something years. Had never thought to even ask, after the bankruptcy and everything got paid off, but the student loan. And you say, yeah, those people should know you by name, Virginia. You need to go in there and talk to them. And that is what I did. That was the first thing. I got that secured credit card, and it's been nothing but a blessing ever since then.
I love that. That is so good. And You know what I love the most about it is that it was small beginnings. Sometimes people think that they have to go like gung ho and buy the
Mhm.
most expensive course, the most expensive training, and you just started off with an ebook. Started
I
off with an
did.
ebook just to get you started, and you actually used it. So I am sometimes amazed by people that buy our ebooks or even purchase our courses, but they never crack them open. They never log in. They never use the information. And like you said, education really is everything. Like, if I knew then what I know now,
Yes.
like, what? How different could our lives have been if we just knew better? If we
Right.
just knew better. So the small beginnings, just a small beginning, started off with the ebook. Then you got a secure credit card. You come
Yes.
to the meetings every other week, and you ask questions. You share your results. It's like it's the perfect place to win. It's the perfect place
It
to
is.
win.
And it was what I needed. I knew what I needed from listening to the testimonies and the stories and of everybody else that was logging in on the on the Zoom calls. And then I said, okay, I think you sent out an email and said, we've got something else. You can be a member of the university. It will give you some other perks that come with it. So I said, okay, let me hook this up. Let me go ahead on and pay this $60 some every month because I need what they have to give. I mean, you have to make an investment in yourself. You are always giving and sharing nuggets and gems like and exposing us to your community, Jeff and Cofield and all of them. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to be a part of this. And it let me tell you, I've started a business because of you. I've gotten business credit because of you. And I've also added another credit card, for my personal, even though I had to PG the business credit, but it is okay. I'm okay with that. I just want to start building small to establish and create a legacy and be able to help other people as well.
Love that. What type of business credit card you get approved for?
Girl, I got that Amex gold card.
Yes.
The
I
one when you drop it, it says ka-ching.
I am always blown away by you all. Like, we get on the huddle, and on the huddle, we say, apply for this credit card, apply for this credit, or take these steps. And people you apply for it right there on the huddle. And then you're like, I got approved.
So shocked. Because really, now let me be honest with you. I was really afraid. I really, really was afraid because I didn't want to be turned down because I knew what my credit had been before and the experiences that I had had before. But I said, hey, you know what? Just take the risk.
Yeah.
Just go ahead on and do it. What's the worst they can say? No. And then we got the tips on the back end from the university. You got to take the courses so you can know what to do. Okay. They approved me.
Yes, and they gave it to you, so
They gave it to me.
it's one of those things where it's all about community. When you have people that are pushing you and supporting you and cheering you on, it really does motivate you to just take that next step. I do believe that our relationships are one of the most important things in our lives. Who we spend our time with is so important to our future. What type of business did you start?
A consulting business. So I've laid out the steps. I did everything that you said to do in the ebook because I got that and got my little checklist. I got registered with the state. I picked out my NAICS codes. And then and what else did I do? Oh, I'm working on getting the website and all that kind of thing, because ultimately what I would really like to do is try to do some government contracting. Because the work that I do in the school district now, I was a school teacher, elementary school guidance counselor for 18 years, which was my most fun job. But now I work managing a $63 million grant, a federal grant. And so I really would like to eventually, when I retire, not that I'm going to retire anytime soon, because I really do love my job and it's really fulfilling, but I really do want to, do some government contracting work. So I see myself registering in SAM and doing all the legwork and getting the foundation laid and working on getting that credit right. Because I do know you have to have some capital, when you're starting a business.
Yes, you do. It takes money to make money.
It does.
So,
And you can't be scared to invest in yourself. So
that's true. That's very true. I mean, truthfully, if people knew how much money I've invested in my business to get it to where it is now, some people would be like, blasphemy. But it really does. It takes money to make money, especially if you're, you want to retire, you want to live good. You don't want to worry about money again. I mean, it does take some sacrifice, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. And it makes it so much easier when you're around other people that are doing that exact same thing, because they understand your struggles. They understand the steps. They understand the sacrifices. They understand the effort. They understand everything, right? But when we're around people that don't get it, they can speak fear into our plans.
That's true.
And we speak faith into each other's plans. We speak faith into each other's plans.
We do.
It's so, seeing you all take those steps, seeing you have that success, get approved for that Amex card. I think you got approved for a Chase recently too, a Freedom.
Yes, I got approved for a Chase Freedom card. Yes. And I was blown away of the limit that they gave me. And I said, okay, this is real. So if the little small steps and getting the wins and getting the cards and then, making sure the foundation is right and knowing about the utilization and knowing what day they report. And then, I got my FICO on my phone. I'm on it. I am on it. And I appreciate what I've gotten from you in the university.
That's so good. That's amazing. So tell us, you've been in the university for like 6-7 months now. How long has it been?
I think it was the end, maybe it was January or something like that. I can't really remember. I think maybe it was January. Maybe, I can't remember.
Time flies, y'all. Oh
it does.
Time flies. Out of the time that you've been with us here at Fly Credit University, what would you say is the biggest lesson that you've learned?
I think the biggest lesson I've learned is don't be afraid of credit. Learn how to manage credit and don't let credit manage you. I think that is my biggest lesson. Don't be fearful. And if for some reason they say no, there is another strategy. There are other strategies that you can use: written communication, phone calls, tactics that you can use to continue to go on and then come back and revisit it. So that has been my biggest takeaway. And then knowing that you have a cheerleader and you have you as a coach to coach us along. Not that you know everything. We are a supportive community. We've got bankers, we've got people that are financiers, we've got other entrepreneurs in our, and it is really a colorful team and it's a balanced team. So that has really, really been my biggest takeaway. And I look forward to the huddles. I promise you I do.
Love that. I love that. So you learn, don't be fearful, take the steps, make it happen. Wow. Yeah. And then plug in, right? Plug into the resources, because I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
Like when you purchase the university, when you become a member, I'm still here. I'm here as long as you want to show up. Yeah. And so, I am so just grateful. I think it's just phenomenal to be able to literally shift and change your story, to go from filing bankruptcy and struggling to totally turning it all around. Yes. And getting wins, like consistent wins on top of that. And so it's just really encouraging, because it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to just say, oh, I got denied, so I'm good, or I don't want to do it anymore. But no, to keep going, to keep striving, to say, okay, I lost this one, but I'm going to pick it back up next time. I'm going to keep going, because that's the only way that you're going to reach your goals anyway. Right. So you are amazing, Dr. Virginia. You are the bomb.com. Okay. You are making it happen.
Thank you. And I got to tell you, when we met on the last huddle, you told us to write down a goal, something that we were going to do. And I told you I was going to get my Navy Federal. Hallelujah. I got it, girl. I got my Navy Federal account set up. Yes, the checking and the savings. And I'm just being strategic about when I apply for more credit with them. But yeah, I am so happy. When you said Name something. I want you to write it down that you are going to do before we come back to the next huddle. I went the next day and I got that Navy Federal going. You just got to wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat.
That's it. That's all. That's it.
So I just want to say thank you. I thank you for my beautiful gift that I received here. So nice for being Student of the Month. But I really appreciate all that the sacrifice that you had to make in order to bring Fly Credit University to birth. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of work.
There's a lot of work that you did and are still doing. You know, I like the fact that we have the app on our phone. We are supported. We can always be connected. But I just want to thank you, Jerry. It has really, really been life-changing for me because, you know, I'm a grandmother. I have 3 grandchildren and a daughter and a son-in-law, and I don't want them to have the struggles. Yeah, you know, I've always had money, and of course the PhD opens up and it makes you be able to have 6 figures, but that don't mean nothing if your credit is in the, you know.
That's true.
Don't mean nothing.
I mean, we work with a lot of people that make a lot of money, but you know, there are some situations that are off the table for them because their credit isn't good. So credit really is so important. And I'm just so grateful to have people like you in the community that get it and, you know, are really striving to make that happen. So tell the people before we get off, right? For someone that's watching this right now and they're like, I don't know if this can happen for me. They're on a fence. They're a little afraid. What would you tell that person today?
I would say at least give it 30 days. Give it 30 days. Come over, give it 30 days. If you give it 30 days and it does not work, then that means it may not be for you at this time, but you have to at least give it 30 days because there is something that says if you do anything 14 times, it becomes a habit anyway. So, you know, 30 is well past 14. If you come and be a part of this community, I guarantee you will begin to see the small wins, and then your confidence will be built and you'll be taking off, you know, like a jet.
That's so true. It's all about building confidence, building your financial confidence so that you don't never have to walk in the bank fearful. You can walk in there clapping your hands. It's my money and I need it now.
Right. Exactly.
I love that. Thank you so much, Dr. Virginia. That is, you know, something that I think people do need to hear. You know, give us some time. Just give yourself an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes people, they get started and then like a week or 2 later, they're like, I'm ready to quit. No, it's like working out. You can't just work out for 2 weeks or eat okay for 2 weeks and expect to have lasting results. We are a results-based community that wants you to have results for a lifetime. So that when you come in there, you learn everything that you could possibly need to know about credit. And it's constantly growing. It's constantly getting better. And, you know, it's just a place to win. It's just a place to win. So
in closing, I would just say, I would tell people to trust the longevity of the process. You have to think about it like eating stew or soup. You can't eat it all at one time. You got to let it simmer. You got to let it cool. But if you trust the longevity of the process of being a member and a part of the Fly Credit University, I promise you, you're going to have some Fly Credit. You're going to be looking good. You know, when you step out, people be like, well, why you got that smile? Baby, I'm taking care of business. So just trust the process of and you definitely will make some headway that they'll be pleased with.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Virginia. We really do appreciate you sharing your time, your story with us today. She has been amazing, y'all. I want y'all to drop it in the comments and the chat. Let Dr. Virginia know that her efforts are appreciated. Give her a huge congratulations on her Student of the Month win, because she has definitely earned it and she's put in the work and she's so supportive of other people in the university as well. So she has earned it. Give her congratulations in the comments. And thank you again, Miss Virginia, Miss Dr. Virginia. Again, y'all, my name is Jerry Tolliver, CEO of Fly Credit. And if you want to start getting your credit together, if you want to start mastering your credit, saving more money, paying off your debt, traveling for free, all by using your credit, then come on over. We got you. We'll be more than happy to help you. Just go over to flycredit.com, FLYY credit.com, and just join us today. And we look forward to helping you and seeing all of your successes. Bye, y'all.
Bye.